Now for the fun part, the press and the cook. This is what separates fry cooks. There are various ways of doing all this. I'm going to show you a couple of the preferred ways, and then just to add a little suspense, I'm going to show you my favorite way of pressing and cooking the fries at the very end. Okay, so while the mix is in the fridge, I'm going to walk you through the different pressing devices that we can use to press the mix into fry shapes. The first is the stand-up mixer, sort of like a pasta pressing machine. You can take the basket out, pack the mix in, insert it back, and then just pull the lever down. And then as the fry shapes are coming out, you can run the basket underneath like this, catching the mix in fry shapes, and then you can simply insert the basket into the fryer. There's a newer version of this that looks like this. It's like a half basket and then a handheld presser, sort of like a potato ricer. So the half basket, I think, gives you some more control. So you can see my finger on the left here. I can, use this to dip the fries into the fryer, to scoop them back out again, and then while they're actually cooking, I can sort of move this back and forth to keep the fries separated during the cook, which is an important consideration. And then with the handheld device, I actually like this a little bit better. It's harder plastic. The fries come out nice and smooth. It's easy to manipulate, carry around. This is a little bit easier to clean. And as you press the fries, you can either press it into this basket or the other one, or some people actually press the fries directly into the fryer. So I think it gives you a few more options. It's obviously easier to carry around, if you're doing an event or something like that. But overall, both of these devices work fine to do what we need to do to press the mix into fry shapes. Okay, I've taken a chunk of the potato mix out of the fridge and put it in this bowl, and I can just tell by the feel of it. It feels like wet clay or damp soil, that the water and the oil has infused well with the potato granules. But as an added test, what I sometimes like to do is I like to take the mix and I like to run it through the presser and see how the potato shapes come out. And let me show you what I mean. Just fill this up, pack it in as well as I can, and then as I press it out, I can just see the shapes coming out. They're really holding together, holding consistency. If you did this with regular mashed potatoes, it would just slough off immediately. But I can just tell by the feel of the mix and the way that it's coming out of this presser that it's mixed well and it's ready for cook. As a quick demonstration of stand-up presser, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pack the potato mix into the basket as tightly as I can. I'm going to insert it like this and get rid of that. And then I'm just going to press down and run the basket underneath to catch the fries. It's nice consistency as I showed you before, so I can let them hang for a second and then just run the basket under like this. Keep the pressure going, and then to get nice even edges, I'm gonna cut them off with a knife here, like that. You can shake them around, and these can go right into the fryer. And now I'm gonna demonstrate how to press the shapes with my handheld device onto the half tray. So just smoothly press down, something you'll get the hang of when you do it a couple times, but it's pretty easy to master. All the way down the basket, and then you get to the end, you can either try to snap it off or just use a knife to chop it off to get nice even ends. And then this is ready to go in the fryer. Now, I think if you look at internet videos, you'll see higher volume operations kind of line these up at the fryer for the fry cook. So something like this can probably stay out for up to 5 minutes. And then after that, it might stick together and be harder to cook. But this can certainly stay like this for a couple minutes prior to cook.